I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned out the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash camera with
So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best jump shots in NBA 2K24. Now, when I usually do this video, I feel like I don't give y'all enough. I be having people in the comments saying, for this rating, I don't have enough. For this, I don't have enough. So I'm gonna try to give y'all the best jump shots for the releases. I'm gonna try to give y'all the best jump shots for as many different, I guess, 3-ball ratings, mid-range ratings as possible. But I'm gonna just say for a couple of these, I did my best, but I didn't want to give y'all nothing terrible. So yeah, I tried to give y'all different jump shots at, I guess, different 3-point ratings, low and high and in between. And then I also tried to go over the shot visual cues. If you guys want more videos like this, just make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Are you tired of grinding badges? Are you tired of grinding builds? Are you tired of even grinding maybe rep? If you are, head to Twitter, hit up DNG accounts for the most legit, best accounts for NBA 2K24. Alright, so first things first is going to be the shot timing visual cues. So instead of me explaining how they work, I'm gonna actually throw in what Mike Wang says of how they work.
Jump is the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion begins. Push, which is the default setting, is when the shooting motion is underway and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the shooter's hand.
Alright, so with that being said, the shot timing visual cue I personally use is set point for majority of my jump shots. So I blend my releases to be able to use set point. Now, I'm gonna go over certain things based off how I use, but if you guys are struggling to get like contested, if you like getting contested more than you want to get contested, I'm gonna give you guys the best releases for that to speed your jump shot up. I'm gonna give you the best releases for that. All that in this video, so just stay tuned. Alright, so let's hop into it. Now, when it comes to the guards, I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna go over this first like we always do, but I'm gonna be honest, out of all the positions that feel like y'all needed the most help in terms of like ratings and stuff like that, I feel like it's the guards. So we got a couple of these jump shots to go over, so let's hop into it. The first one, the best one, in my opinion, Stephen Curry. Now, I pretty much gave y'all the little thing that I usually give y'all for the shot timing visual cue, but for the shot timing visual cue I use set point. So to go alongside set point, I am gonna go Brandon Podziemski every single time. Now for guards, I was using Oscar Robinson, but I'm now using Curry. So I do go Brandon Podziemski, Curry, and I go 75-25. Now I also do have another one for the releases. Don't even pay attention to the DeJounte Murray. I just put some random on just to make it look smooth. But some other releases you can definitely go with Darius Garland, Oscar Robinson, especially if you want to speed it up. But to be real with you, those are just releases I would use, especially if you're not using set point. If you're using set point, I would recommend this personally for me. That's what I do. But if you're using push, you want to use release, you want to use jump, I would just go with the other ones because you're going to get better ratings, you're going to get a faster jump shot, you can get all that. And even if you don't want to use Darius Garland, you can just use Oscar Robinson and Stephen Curry. But when it comes to the best bases, Stephen Curry is a base that you need a 92 3-ball. A big comment in the comment section was the fact that a lot of the jump shots, you couldn't use these bases, you couldn't use these jump shots on other builds. But this is just the first jump shot. I got multiple jump shots to give y'all. But this one you need an 88 and an 88. Now, when it comes to a lower rating, Trey Burke. Trey Burke is a jump shot that's been used for years now. If you know a guy by the name of Ticino, he's used this base for years, since like 2K15. So like when he was really crazy on 20, he got so used to this jump shot, it's crazy. Now 2K has now tried to nerf Zen, so you get like all these different timings, so he's not really as good as he used to be. But it just is what it is. It's been the same thing for years. Now they have other alterations of this. Maybe you may have seen DeMar DeRozan, you might have seen Tracy McGrady, but those are just higher rating requirements of this exact same jump shot. So there's multiple variations of this Trey Burke. This has always been Trey Burke. It used to also be Zach LaVine, but yeah, this is Trey Burke. And even with the pro play, this is what it is, where they supposedly mocap
people's exact jump shots, which is very interesting to me as well. But yeah, I use Brandon Popzimski, Stephen Curry, very quick on 75-25. Now, going into another jump shot. This is one that I usually go over as one of the latter jump shots or bases I give you. John Stockton. Now, to use John Stockton, you need an 87 3 ball. Actually, before I move on, I want to make sure okay, so Trey Burke, you need an 81, and then for John Stockton, you need an 87 3 ball. And yeah, I go along with Brandon Popzimski, Stephen Curry, and very quick 75-25. Not really much to say here. I give y'all this one every single time, and it's really a fast and quick one. The only really time I'm using this is if you like Curry but you want something faster. That's what John Stockton is. It's really solid. Now, this is my main one. I've told you guys this one time and time again, Jerry West. Now, this is one that you can really just throw on, just buy the jump shot and you'll be fine. But to use Jerry West, you need 90 for the base. I think it's like an 88 to use the actual jump shot, but it also may be 90, but I think it is an 88 to use the actual jump shot with nothing else changed. But you could just use that and be fine. I'm pretty sure if you use that regular, I'm pretty sure it's just on quick. But yeah, if you do it like this, you can now put your own releases on. You can change the release speed to whatever you want, and you can do the blending. But yeah, I do the same releases and I go very quick. I use it on set point. I use all my jump shots on set point, but I'm gonna say it every single time just in case people are skipping around. But now, next one, if you want to be able to use Stephen Curry, but you don't have the requirement, Markelle Fultz is literally Stephen Curry. It's as close as you possibly can get. If you remember O'Shea Brissett from last year, O'Shea Brissett was just like this as well. So this is the closest thing you can pretty much get to Stephen Curry without having Stephen Curry. So yeah, Markelle Fultz, Brandon Popzimski, Stephen Curry, very quick. But if, say for instance, if you're not using set point, I showed you guys the releases. Use some of those other releases, combine it. You got to really kind of tweak it more so for your style in terms of what's visual cue you use. Maybe you use push, maybe you use release, maybe you use jumps. I'm just trying to give y'all the best bases you can possibly have. But these are definitely the 4 best releases in my, or 3 best for sure. Popzimski is just a personal favorite for me, especially for set point. But yeah, very quick, gonna be this name for every single one of them. Now, when it comes to backup, the last but not least, if you are a low, I guess 3-point rating build, John Wall. John Wall has been pretty solid for like the last 3 years. I would say since 2K22 if you had like a lower rating jump shot. Last year was really solid for guards. But to use this, you need an 82. So it's gonna be just kind of tough to find like decent bases. Like if you're making a guard that's 6'4" and under, and your jump shot is under 80, I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty tough to find you a good base. D-Wade is another solid one. But just think, I'm gonna say this for the last, I say this every single time. Just think of anybody in the league that can shoot. They'll have a solid base. But I'm gonna be honest, the best of the lower end are the ones I kind of tried to show in this video. But you can think, I didn't put guys like Kyrie, that's a really solid base. Darius Garland even has a solid base. Damian Lillard has a solid base. Trae Young has a solid base. D-Wade has a solid base. It's a lot of solid bases I didn't go over. Steve Kerr, Derrick Rose, there's a lot of them that I didn't go over. But yeah, there's other bases within here. Like Tony Parker is a really good release if you want to get great attributes. But yeah, that's just really what I'm gonna say, bro. I'm gonna be honest, there's definitely gonna be a lot harder for the lower 3-point rating builds if you're a small guard. But to be real with you, you can kind of tell that 2K didn't want people to do that. I would just go 6'5". If you just want to be a short guy with a lower 3-point rating, I would just go 6'5" at that point, to be honest with you, because it's really tough at that point to even find a solid jump shot at all that you can even put on. So that's what I would say. All right, so we skipped the swings and went straight to the bigs. Now the swings will be in this video, but I'm gonna put them last but not least. So let's hop into the bigs. So when it comes to the bigs, in my opinion, the most popular, the one I see a lot of people love to covet and stuff like that, Eric Pascal as the base is the one I would definitely have to say is either the best or just the most popular, the easiest to pick up and use and stuff like that jump shot in the game for bigs. Now to be able to have Pascal, you have to have an 80 or 8. I was gonna say an 80 or 80, but you know what I'm saying, 83 ball or an 80 mid-range. Now you can do that with the mid-range, like I said, or you can do it with 3 ball. You don't have to have both. And if that's confusing, I don't really know what to tell you. I'm trying to go deep in detail because I know a lot of people got the game for Black Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna drop another jump shot video before the Christmas, but yeah, it's just to understand that Eric Pascal is the most popular. Or yeah. Now for releases, right now when I'm using on bigs, I was using some other releases which I will show you guys, but Marcus Aldridge, Larry Bird, that's my combo. Now again, I am using set point. Now set point, this is what I would recommend. But if you are using the push, if you are using the release, if you are using the jump, it's gonna be a little bit different for you. So So yeah, I just want to make sure that's known. Now, when it comes to the release speed, animation blending, 75-25 is what I try to go with every single time. If you are big though, you could go 60-40. I have said this in the past, but since I can't get Larry Bird on this one, I probably would honestly say you want to go 75. The lowest you want to go, because Larry Bird has such a negative effect on how slow the jump shot would be. I think he's just kind of the safest to do so. Now, if you want some other releases, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Love, Dwight Powell actually has a really good upper one release. But yeah, those are the releases I would definitely have to recommend. Now, KD is like kind of like the Curry of the bigs, but it's so slow that I wouldn't really recommend it. Now, if you got on the lower aspect, to be able to put Andre Drummond on, you only need a 45. You can actually get a solid jump shot. Now, the time stability, awful. But look at that. Look, it's not bad at all. It's a little bit on the slow side in game, I will say that. But you do only need like a 69. So say for instance you have a really low ratings and you just need a jump shot, this is gonna be the one for you. Simple as that. Now, go to the main. This is the one I usually do use though. I'm trying not to make it back out. But yeah, Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is another jump shot that you actually could use on swings that I'm probably not gonna use. But that's just how bad the big man jump shots are. Like Eric Pascal, Michael Porter Jr. I don't even know if you can actually even use Eric Pascal. Yeah, you can use it on swings. But yeah, you can use both of these on swings, but I would say these are not even remotely in the top 5 for jump shots or bases you can use on a swing, in my opinion. But it's really only 3 you really need to worry about, in my opinion, that you need to use on the swing, honestly, though, regardless. Now, releases, again, is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge, Larry Bird. This is probably going to be the same thing every single time, normal. Now, if you don't understand why you can't go very quick, you can't go quick, it's because if you're 6'10" and up, you only can get normal. If you are 6'6" and under, not 6'4" and under, 6'6" and under, you can get very quick. If you're 6'7" to 6'9", you only can go up to quick. So that's just kind of what it is. Now, back up Dwight Powell. Now, Dwight Powell is one that I actually used to pair with Dwight Powell upper one, but I actually now use LaMarcus Aldridge, Larry Bird, and I still go with the 75-25. And now for the sneak, I guess this is like another low 3-point rating, but it's like kind of sneaky decent. The Thanasis Antetokounmpo. You only need a 67, you know what I'm saying, rating to put it on. 76 3 ball, 76 mid-range. Some other decent ones was Jonathan Isaac, James Johnson, but those are just so slow bases to me compared, like when you put it together with Larry Bird. I can't really recommend that too much. But yeah, if you want to use it like this, especially with the fact you can't go quick, you can't go very quick, I would try to go for something a little bit faster than those. But yeah, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, Marcus Aldridge, Larry Bird, and that's pretty much the base with the releases, with the blending, and the speed. Now, last but not least, but I'm not gonna lie, it may be least, because when it comes to the swings, I feel like the guards have the best jump shots, but in terms of the swings, I have the most figured out for the jump shots. In terms of the releases, in terms of the jump shots, I personally recommend, and yeah. Now, one thing I want to go over real quick for the swings, let's hop into it, is when it comes to being a swing, you got some builds that can actually go 6'5", 6'6", where you can get that, look at it, very quick. But you also got some builds that can't get very quick. So I got some jump shots for y'all boys at different price points when it comes to being upper swing, low swing. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop into it. So when it comes to being like a shorter swing, 6'5", 6'6" guys, you know what I'm saying, very quick, it's probably gonna pretty much be the same thing, I ain't gonna cap. Where you got the Taurean Prince. This is the best jump shot in the game, in my opinion. You only need an 81 to put the base on. Like, it's not like on the guards where all of them you need like a 90, an 80. Like, you only need an 81 to put this on. That's why I said if you are a guard, honestly, bro, just if you trying to make like a Ja Morant guard, just make them 6'5", and you'll have like some really, really crazy OP jump shots at a lower price point. Now, is Taurean Prince as good as Curry? Man, I would argue it is. I ain't gonna lie. I would argue it is. I was gonna say no, but no, I ain't gonna lie. I argue it is. But like, again, I do use for my set point, or yeah, for my visual cue, I do use set point. If you've been paying attention to any of the other stuff, I doubt it, because you probably skipped to this point. But yeah, I use set point no matter what. So Brandon Podziemski, I like to go Larry Bird for my set point. It's just perfect for my set point. It's gonna be easy green beans for me. Now, release speed, I always go max. So if I'm on 6'5", 6'6", I'm gonna go max speed. That's just what I do on this build. So as you can see, it says the height, and you see the height is a 6'5" build, and I have a 96.3 on this build. I have every single 3-point or whatever base in the game you can possibly get for a 6'5" to 6'9" build. Now, when it comes to the main, this is my main one. Now, Reason why this is capped a little bit, because on my main, I actually run it like this, where it will be quick. So then, the reason why I run it on quick is because when you are on a 6.7, when you are on a 6.8, which are pretty much my main two heights I play on, I have to go with a little bit lower rating. Now for the Romeo Langford base, you only need a 73 3 ball to put the Romeo Langford base. My lock, my I guess back end or big man build, they both have a 78 3 ball. I have another like kind of versatile lock or guard or whatever you want to say, big guard that has a 78 3 ball, and I use this jump shot on it, and I can't use any of the other jump shots. So Romeo Langford, I got Brandon Podziemski, I got Larry Bird, and I got Quick. Now on a 6'5", 6'6", I could go very quick, but the reason why I wouldn't do that is because if I'm using this jump shot here, I use it there, I use it on the other build as a 78, I use it on the other build as 78. Why would I change it on this build if it's the exact same jump shot? It's just slightly faster. That's gonna do nothing but mess up my timing. So I want my jump shot to be the same everywhere I go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on quick. I'm gonna put the same releases. I'm gonna put the same blending. And that's just what I'm gonna do. I want it to be the exact same timing no matter what build it is. So that's what I do. Now, for the last back end, this is the backup. This is like something that's been moving mountains right now. Now, I got a very interesting video coming on Tracy McGrady. Now, I've had a very interesting experience with Tracy McGrady, but it's popular for a reason. This is the one I would definitely say is like the LaMelo from last year. But if you've seen the guards, this is literally Trey Burke. DeMar DeRozan is pretty much the same thing. If you want some other bases, I would say Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna get into some other ones, but yeah, Kobe Bryant for sure. Releases right here. Now, if you want some extra releases, you can throw on these. The extra releases: Sadiq Bey, Oscar Robinson. You can go with Kobe Bryant. You can go with Kyle Korver, Michael Porter Jr. It's a lot of really solid swing releases. Now, when it comes to like a underrated, I guess, base, J.R. Smith. I don't really see a lot of people talking about J.R. Smith this year. It came at the end of last year, and I think it's a really solid base this year. But some other bases you can go with, I got Ben Shepherd. Ben Shepherd is pretty much JT Thor, but better in terms of like the stats or whatever, just overall. But it's pretty much the same thing. So Ben Shepherd, you need a 79 3 ball to use. Let's see JT Thor. So say for instance you're a lock, you don't have the higher, you need a 76. And if you want to use it with these combos, you only need an 83 ball. Now, I'm gonna be honest, most people are not gonna be able to do that. So the thing about Sadiq Bey that make it so OP, say for instance, I wonder if I was a guy that was using not set point. So that's why I want to say real quick before I go too far. The reason why I don't use Sadiq Bey, the reason why I don't use Oscar, because in my opinion, my experience, I don't like it with set point. Larry Bird is perfect for it. It makes the green window just so much easier to pop for me, in my experience. So I use that like that. But if I were to use push, if I was to use release, if I was to use jump, I would definitely go with the faster releases. I would definitely go with the better releases. It's as simple as that. And Sadiq Bey and Oscar, like I was using last year, are just better releases. It just is what it is. But for set point, which I'm used to, I don't like it. So I use Larry Bird and Podziemski. But yeah, Sadiq Bey, Oscar, if I was using any of the other stuff, those would definitely be great to go along with JT Thor. I don't really like JT Thor, but it's very popular for a reason. But if you want to just go 78 for a 78 3 ball, like I was saying for the build, you can do that. If you want to keep going down, you can keep going down. If you want to keep going down, you can keep going down. If you want to keep going, like, it don't really matter what your jump shot is. You can go all the way from 75 to whatever it is when you go all the way to 100 and be able to have a really effective jump shot. I would put it at 75, to be honest, 25 more so to Oscar if you want to get the most out of it. But yeah, I'm just trying to make a point that, bro, I'm telling y'all, these jump shots at this swing can get really nice and really versatile depending on where you at with your 3-point rating. But yeah, like I said, bro, it does differ depending on what height you are. So if you're 6'6", 6'5", you're not gonna be able to get that very quick. So just take for what it is. If you can't get very quick, you 6'7" and up, just go quick. Simple as that. Now, I may have gameplay in this video, I may not. I thought we was going to the wreck. Oh yeah, we playing some shit too. Oh yeah. Okay. I need to guard the weakest motherfucker on the court, man. Oh, what the fuck? He just... Yeah, man. They all purples, too. meter. That's me. He ripped me. Oh. Weak ass nigga. Get my damn bucket. Hoe ass nigga. Oh, this nigga's. Oh, no, he not. I'm boxing out. I'm talking with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. I'm asking him to change his ways. That's that real shit right there, nigga. I have no arrow. No, squeeze. On bro. Put him back inbound. There we go. That's good D. Come on. He blocked a meter dunk. Okay. You sound like you fucking with him blocking my shit. Like. Nah, it's my 6'6". I had this nigga out before. That's a good shot, boy. Okay. I tried to get the ball. That's me. I should just went to your man. I thought you had that motherfucker, to be honest. How many you got? You should have stayed. You was gonna be open. I have no adrenaline. Nigga made it too. Damn, 2K. Why the fuck they make this nigga do all that shit, bro? He don't want to shoot for real. I'm here. They got lock take off of what, bro? Nigga got fouling me and everything. Bro, this nigga is catching me and shit. Oh, I saw you cutting. They ain't getting lock take off a fucking assist is crazy. You gotta get that, Jaden. He was all the way down there, bro. He got screened. Come on, man. There we go. There we go, team. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, nigga. Bump that nigga out of bounds. Hey, come sit this screen on this nigga, Jay. Fuck no. That nigga still got a bump on me through the screen. Bro, he took me out my dunk. Yep. Don't meter. How the fuck y'all don't got take? But this nigga got it. Guess because that assist. Yeah, do it early, Jane. That's perfect. Nigga trying to run this nigga every time. Knock that nigga too down. Yeah, I know. That's me, bro. I got a trash one. Don't do. I ain't want you to shoot that shit because my nigga had take. My nigga had take. No, I'm saying if you would have shot it towards me though, he would have had take. That's what I was saying. I didn't care if he faded. It was just my nigga had take. Alright, yeah, that shit was coming. Bro, that motherfucker going in the video too. That's what that motherfucker look like. That's what it's supposed to look like, nigga. That's what it's supposed to look like right there, nigga. Bro. Weak ass niggas. How many threes? Them niggas took no threes? I don't know if that's good defense or them niggas just on some weak shit. That shit's sad. But hey, if you guys did enjoy this video, it should be a code within this video. Like I said, we not in banger week. We not in banger month. This upcoming season. I don't know what I was finna say, but this upcoming season finna be banger season, I guess you can say. But we're gonna be giving y'all pretty much a code every single video. I'm not gonna be posting every day, but I'm gonna do my best to post every other day. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like the video. Now, I will say, if you guys do want to join the membership, I do drop the videos earlier on there. So you can just go ahead and join the membership and you'll be able to have the access to the code as fast as possible. It just is what it is. If you want to do that, you don't got to. It is what it is. But without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. Out of it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
And they are first come, first serve, so you just might want to get to the video early. But yeah.